hold space for people and invite them to do that wonderful inner bungee jump from the surface of their personality, their ego, into the depth of their being. I'm inviting people to taste who they really are, or their true nature, as direct experience. And when we taste and know who we are, so much becomes crystal clear. So much unnecessary suffering begins to fall away. Many spiritual traditions have taken an approach of trying to kill off our ego, and I think that doesn't work so well anymore. My approach is about ego relaxation, not ego annihilation. So what we're doing is providing the conditions, providing a very loving, non-judgmental, but honest atmosphere where our ego structure can get seen, but in a loving, compassionate way, so it can just start relaxing. And as the ego structure relaxes, we get to sense and feel who we are deeper than that story, those patterns. When we really look inside, we discover that everything that we've feared has no substance, and furthermore that what really lives us is indestructible beauty and wholeness and truth. And it usually takes a helping hand to come to see that for yourself in order to trust it, in order for this teaching of embodied self-inquiry to really be something that can be lived. So that's where I come in. I see myself as a soul friend, as someone who has tasted for themselves, that there's nothing to be afraid of by turning within, and holds the space of love in which to take the journey. And to take the journey not to convince someone of anything that I've discovered, but to help that person see and taste and know for themselves deeper reality. And from tasting deeper reality, from really taking a good look, an undefended look at what's inside, what's possible for us is to come to deeply relax, to really let ourselves be. And from that relaxation, that ease of being, the natural goodness and beauty, the grace, just expresses itself as the joy, the love, the fulfillment, the peace, the authenticity, the strength, the clarity, the wisdom that we've all been seeking externally, but which is only to be found by going within. Everything that I'm offering people is oriented at what helps liberate the human soul, what helps free the knots of suffering, what helps the beauty of who we are shine and have space to be what it is naturally. So there are various practices that support being, practices that help calm and quieten the mind, help disengage our superego, our inner criticism, help us inquire and go within and start to see deeper reality. They're practices of the heart that open up the felt sense of love and compassion for ourselves, for others. And they're practices that really help our body, our nervous system, our visceral habits of closure to soften. So what I'm working with includes body, heart, and mind. It's inquiry and opening with our whole being. Everything's included. You don't have to perfect yourself or get it right before coming to do this work. Wherever you are is the gateway into your deep being. What people can expect when they come to work with me, either privately or in a retreat setting, is really that they're going to be held in an atmosphere of deep love, and that I'm listening deeply to the soul of their being, that's what's leading the way. I'm not trying to fix them, change them, do anything. I'm listening deeply to their soul and its desire to awaken and transform. And there's no pushing of people. I'm not trying to get them to any particular state. I trust that their soul knows the way, and that whatever we need to see and meet, we'll see and we'll meet. And grace will do its thing. And it does. And I'm not the doer of that grace. I'm just the instrument. And as we meet together, inquire together, be undefended together, grace abounds. Truth reveals itself. Most of the people that come to sit with me, do retreats with me, work with me, are people looking for a friend, a teacher, who can help orient them into the depth of themselves, who want to get out from under just the theories, who want to taste and know who they are, and who are willing and sincere to do the work. And the work usually involves the willingness to open through various knots of suffering. Most of those are psychological, energetic habits of mind. So people also who are coming to me are people who really want a more contemporary guide. They like of the feminine expression that is integrated, that includes body, heart, and mind. And they appreciate that the basis of where this is coming from is the world's wisdom traditions, with particular emphasis on the non-dual, but oriented at what practically helps transform us. As that's the bottom line. I'm interested in what helps transform human beings, what helps us to really know who we are.